Homeowners think dethatching and aerating are actually the same thing. I'm here to tell you the truth. Those are not the same thing, and this spring is very important into which one you choose, because if you choose the wrong one, you can actually cause more damage for your lawn. Hey guys, my name is Jordan with Lawn Doctor, and if you want a greener, thicker, more weed-free lawn this year, then you are in the right space. Let's dive in. So what is dethatching? Dethatching is taking the layer of thatch, which is a buildup organic material, grass, leaf blades, all that stuff in between the tops of your grass blades and the soil. And too much of this can actually be a bad thing. You usually want this in a very finite amount. So when that thatch layer gets too thick, it's going to stop any water, nutrients, sunlight from getting out of those grass roots, and actually will cause your lawn harm. You want a very thin layer to protect it, but also allow some nutrients down to those grass blades. It's too thick, that is where dethatching comes in. Dethatching removes that really thick layer so then your lawn can basically breathe again, take in nutrients, water, all those good things it needs to survive. So what is the thatch? We have this layer right here that you can see. There's all this dead grass, all this buildup right here. This is our thatch layer. It's this dead layer, thin buildup between the tops of the grass blades, and we dig a little deeper, we get into that soil surface. So this is a thatch layer right here. A healthy thatch layer will be pretty easy to see the soil surface. So if you can go through it like this and see the bottom of the soil with just moving a little bit of that layer, you probably have a healthy thatch layer. If you have to really dig and struggle to get through that thatch into the soil, that means that thatch layer is probably too thick and you want to get rid of it. Now let's talk aeration. Now this is completely different from dethatching. So when you're aerating, you're actually pulling soil up or plugs up out of the ground, creating little holes between 1 inch to 2.5 inches long. And what that does is it relieves compaction from your lawn. From foot traffic, over time, wear and tear, if you have a clay lawn, things like that, your lawn becomes compact. By aerating, you're relieving that compaction, and therefore you're allowing more nutrients, sunlight, water, all those good things down into those soil roots so they dive deeper and your lawn looks better. This lawn doesn't have a bad thatch layer, so we started off with an aeration. As you can see here, it pulled up all these cores right here, opened it up, and it left a hole. That hole is probably about 2 inches long. So it's going to really open it up from the bottom, allow those soil roots to dive deeper, get those nutrients, oxygen, water, deeper ground, therefore looking better overall on the top side. Here's the simplest way to look at it. Dethatching removes buildup, aeration opens up the soil. And here's the mistake homeowners make. If your lawn is suffocating from the top, you need to dethatch. If your lawn is suffering from buildup from the bottom, you need to aerate. And that is where most homeowners get it wrong. They assume they need dethatching when they truly and actually need aeration. So you need a dethatching. If your lawn feels spongy when you walk on it, there's a thick layer of dead grass between the tops of the grass blades and the soil. The last part is when water runs off, instead it should be going into the soil. You need to dethatch. So your lawn needs an aeration. If your lawn feels hard and compacted, a good test is a screwdriver test. You want to stick that screwdriver in, and if it doesn't go in about 4 or 5 inches, you probably need to aerate. Another thing is, if water pools on top, you need to aerate. If your lawn is very compact from traffic, either foot traffic, heavy traffic, anything like that, you definitely want an aeration. So with these facts, homeowners about 90% of the time really need an aeration, not dethatching. It's less common than people think. Now let's talk about timing. We usually want to aerate in the fall, especially if we're doing new grass seed, but if you have to do it in the spring, that is okay too. So when to dethatch? You only want to dethatch really in the early spring and only if your lawn needs it. That really causes a lot of stress to the lawn, and if it's not in the right time or it's too hot or right in the middle of summer, it's going to really stress out your lawn, can even kill parts of it if you do it at the wrong time. If you're still unsure, here's a simple approach. Start your lawn off with an aeration, only dethatch if really necessary. Again, if that thatch buildup is very thick, you want to dethatch. And if you're not sure, don't guess, just go with the aeration and start with that. So here's a quick recap. We have dethatching, it removes buildup. Aeration really opens up the soil. Most lawn, or 90% of lawns, really need the aeration, and timing does matter more than people think. If you live local to West Michigan, Grand Rapids area, or Ann Arbor, we'll come out and we'll do a free in-person evaluation, determine what your lawn needs at the right time, give you a plan. No obligations. If this video helped you out, please continue along to watch the videos, like, follow our page, subscribe, leave us any questions you might have. We'd love to help you out. Until next time, see ya.